Now I have two beautiful girls, my daughters, and I would love and I'll be happy and I appreciate them to also grow to be like DJ Switch. Now DJ Switch is my guest today on Start Talk, and amazingly, we were on our TVs watching this girl how she came out as the winner from TV3 Talented Kids. Many a times, a lot of people. Uh, get out from or graduate from these reality shows, and it becomes a bit of an issue on how they can maintain their brands. But the story of DJ Switch today, my guest, is different. From that moment that she was declared as the winner of TV3 Talented Kids, this girl has done amazingly well for herself, putting Ghana on the international front. I mean, she's performed a lot of countries. My favorite performance was when she went to the United States to perform. United States, right? To perform for Bill Gates and the French president, and I'm like, yo, me family, me call US that, but because of DJing, they see talent. So if you're a parent and watching, you make sure that you encourage your kids out there. Today, my guest is Erica Ama Tando. Ama Tando, is it Ama Tando? Ama Bra Bulu Tando. What do you mean of Bulu?
Bulu means the 10th born
Ah.
in our side. Right?
Okay, so we have not even started the conversation. I was just trying to, so still stay as we speak to DJ Switch. And then welcome, and like I said, my name is Kobby, and today I'm going to host super talented entertainer DJ Switch. How are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you.
I'm good. I'm super humbled to got you right here to have an interview with you. I remember our last conversation was during the lockdown when we spoke on Instagram Live. I don't know.
I do.
Remember? And you answered the questions back to back, and I was so much impressed. How old are you now?
I am 13 right now.
13.
Yeah.
And December is your birthday?
Yeah, December 12.
December 12th. Do you be 13 or be 14?
14.
14. And you are in junior high school?
Yeah, junior high school 3.
3. So it means that you're completing in all time?
Yes.
Amazing, great. Now, first of all, your career has been amazing. Sitting back as a young entertainer, a superstar from Ghana, how do you see yourself? Like, how do you reflect?
Well, it's first of all, I would like to give thanks to the Almighty God for bringing me this far, and also for the support from people, the encouragement, my parents, who encourage me. And I think I would say I see myself as somebody who is inspiring people to also get to know who they actually are, and also entertaining people.
Good. As young as you are, how do you see life?
Well, for me, school, normal kid, normal life as a kid, playing around, listening to music, and I mean, there's a lot of challenges we face, but apart from that, in life you still get challenges, but you need to focus on the positive side and get out of that kind of thing.
You go out and you get reactions from people like, yo, DJ Switch and all that. Are you still getting those feedback, and how do you also react to, the stardom and the fame?
Well, actually, to me, most of the times I don't really see myself as a celebrity.
I think I've heard you say this several times.
Yeah.
Why? Because you're a superstar.
Actually, because I love playing around as a normal kid. And so if I go out and you see me and you be like, DJ Switch, I'm like, oh, hey. And apart from that, I'm normal. Yes, apart from people actually knowing my name, apart from that, I think I am normal, maybe entertaining people. Yeah, that's how you can say it.
Can you share one experience where you step out and, a fan reaction? Do you remember any case of that?
A lot of times, even in my school.
So just share one or two of you that.
In my school. I have to pick one.
Yeah, pick one.
It's a lot. Actually, I'll use the one in my school. So if I go on the school premises, the gate is not like tinted gate or something. It's just like stripes and borders, like metal stripes. So you go on onto the premises to buy snack. And then you see that those who are passing by, mostly when we are doing rehearsals on the premises, you see people gathering, the kids will be gathering, and then they'll be pointing hands. And I mean, you have to turn and wave and sometimes communicate with them. And yeah,
And how do you feel?
I mean, it's okay, it's normal. I mean, you get to know people each and every single day.
Now, do your teachers, do they handle you equally as the other
Oh,
students?
yes,
Are you sure?
totally. I mean, when we go to school, you mean business in school, you mean education in school. So it's different from coming out of school. Yeah.
Great. Now, like I said from my preamble, a lot of people go to music reality shows, and after the competition, whether they win or not, some are able to pick up to the ladder to continue their successes. Others, I mean, you don't also hear from them at all. But with your case, it's different. You are working back to back, and you are still relevant in the entertainment industry. What keeps you going?
God, prayer is a master's key. Everything first is God. And rehearsals, keep doing what you're doing, trying to get new things and adding new things to what you are actually doing. And advice, I mean, taking people's advice. Well, that is for me. Getting to do what you are doing better, playing and also learning new things because you know technology moves on each and every single day. And something changes in technology every single day. So you have to get to know or be familiar with what is happening in that particular day.
So, with regards to the people who are not able to continue the journey from the main reality show when it's over, what do you think that is the problem, and what can be done to also help shape them? And this advice will probably want to go to the young kids out there, and especially the parents who manage some of these talents.
Well, actually, every talent and its challenge. So I cannot speak for somebody just like that. But with me, as a DJ, there are so many challenges you face, especially with your machines. Machines, new machines blowing up. The first time you use it, like me, I got a new console, a brand new console. I went for a show and then the machine blew up. And with the things you use, so it's different challenges for every single person. You don't know what the person is going through. I mean, to conclude and give solutions to what the person is going through or what has actually happened. But I mean, in everything, you have to keep God first.
Great.
To go through every single.
Amazing. Now, also talking about music reality shows, will you encourage that there should be more of such programs for kids? Because I remember those days when I was a kid, I used to watch By the Fireside from Mami Dokon. I don't know if you've heard about it though, but Mami Dokon By the Fireside, yes. I'm not sure you were born there. Yes, so we had a lot of children activities on TV. But these days, you watch TV and apart from say cartoons and talented kids and instrument from Adom TV and some few content, will you also suggest that we lack content relating to kids on our TVs?
Well, actually, I would say that I won't say the lack. I would say that it is like you have to encourage. Mostly, I would ask my parents, my parents, to encourage their kids to recognize whom or to know who they actually are. Because if you have a child right now, and let's say the child can be actually good at anything, including drawing. So if you see that your child is doing this, what do you think it's really perfect for the child, or the child is showcasing a certain talent which should be pushed out there for people to know that your child has this particular talent. You shouldn't seize your child from having their moment. You should push them to know that, oh, actually I have someone behind me, so I'm going to keep doing what, because it's this thing, like if I have a talent and somebody who I love or is close to, like my parents, is not pushing me, it will bring my energy down, and it will feel like actually what you are doing is nothing, so you don't need to. But if we are pushed by our dear ones, our parents, to do this, to showcase our talents, there will be a time we will only need phones to showcase our talents, and not, because you want people to know that this is what you have.
So this is from the parents' point of view, where you feel that parents should encourage their kids.
Yeah.
From now TV, social media, a lot of things are happening on TV. Will you advise that there should be more children-related content on TV?
Well, there are the TV stations which are made for kids. Like if we go, we have Nickelodeon, we have Boomerang, we have
But that's the DSTV. So
yes,
those.
you
I
know,
mean, so let's talk
yeah,
about
in Ghana,
the
yes,
local
yes,
stations.
in Ghana we have TV3, we have adult. I mean, we have so many TV stations in Ghana that everybody knows the name of these TV stations, which they show cartoons or kids. It's all about entertainment for and entertainment is entertainment. Anybody can love entertainment, music, anything. So I think we have it, and I wouldn't say we lack it.
So you just have to and also
I
encourage,
encourage,
yes,
yes.
them. Exactly. So let's also talk about music because you are always playing music. I've seen you go for kiss programs and you play like love music and all that. Do you also think that our musicians are not composing music that children can relate? Because when you go to the Western world, they have music that are mainly for kids. And so if DJs coming to perform for talented royals, you know some specific music that you're supposed to play, music that children can relate to. I mean, these days, I mean, our artists are talking about love, sex, and all that. You as a DJ and as a young girl, what do you make of this? Of musicians not composing music that children can relate?
Actually, I won't say our musicians are not composing music.
Right.
Music is music that are not child friendly. Music is music. As how old was Justin Bieber when he started singing? And I was like, baby, baby, baby. When I was 13, I had my first love. It's like music is music, and the fact that we have different genres of music. So it is the genre you love that you will go for. We have hip hop. There is a kid who loves love and rock. This type of music, love and R&B. It's a genre of music that
So the content is not really a matter.
sometimes it does matter. So it also needs parents. That's the reason why in every device you buy there is parental guide.
Guidance.
Yes. So it depends on which types of or what genre you are going for, and the genre you go for, what type of song you choose from that genre. Yeah.
Amazing. This is very educative conversation with talented DJs, and I love how she's going about with the questions, and I'm sure you're also enjoying it. Let's move away from that. Let's talk about the whole music industry. You've been able to travel outside Ghana with your connects and all that. Recently, there's been a conversation about. I don't know if you heard about Burna Boy and Wizkid winning the Grammys.
Yeah, I saw that I think yesterday.
Yes, and I mean, people are sad that our Ghanaians are not making it to the Grammys and all that. You, as an entertainer, as a DJ, you play music, you listen to sound. What do you think is the problem? What can be done for us, we as Ghanaians, and our musicians to also get to that standard?
Well, for me, I don't think it's that we are not going far. If you go, I think the other day I was listening to Apple Music, Apple Radio, and I heard yeah William say
Kofi Jamala.
yes, on Apple Radio, and I was like, so then Ghanaians, some Ghanaians will be here and we say that these songs will only get started in Ghana when I am actually listening to it from Los Angeles on Apple Radio. So, I mean, we are going for the Sound of Africa album. It's everywhere. We are also going, it's just that I wouldn't say we are not going far. It's time. Time is money. Time is everything. If your time is up for you to get a Grammy, no matter where you are, you will get a Grammy. So I wouldn't say we are not moving ahead. Every musician or every entertainment industrial person is trying as much as possible to go far and far and far. So I wouldn't say they are not doing it, they are pushing it.
Now, I'm sure it was because of Connect Plus, certain people that were able to perform to, I mean, all these great people. What can be done for our Ghanaian artists to also get certain links to also travel outside to also promote their music?
Well, actually, sometimes to go for a program, you are being reached out to. And sometimes, well, I don't actually know names that my management handle wherever I go. So for that, I don't really know about it. But all I know is you are being reached out to or whatever, but I don't know where it is.
Let me switch a bit. We have you as DJ Switch. On top of your mind, give us some of the names of children who are also doing so well in Ghana.
We have Righteous Mandai, Ashley Tubes. I mean, there are a whole lot. Jabba Gideon, there are a whole lot of young kids or my peers who are doing so well. And yeah, I think there are a whole lot.
Is the educational system, the curriculum, the syllabus, is it also shaping your mindset on how to also better your life?
Of course, like we have the new curriculum where I got to learn. We had our world, our people, where they learn about what is going on. Well, I didn't explain the new. I have not gotten a chance to explain the new curriculum, but I've heard that we have our world, our people, because I mean there are people who are also learning. I mean computing, and I also got to know we learned physical education in the new curriculum.
P.
Yes, P. We learn it in school. So while we are roaming about during PE time, they are actually studying PE. So it helps. I mean, it can also be that even in PE, they are learning first aid. So it's helping.
True. Now let's move again to the Grammys. On top of your mind, which Ghanaian musicians or do you have any artists in mind that you think that they can champion and get to the Grammy? Or which Ghanaian musician do you think can get to that level?
I won't pinpoint all Ghanaian musicians can get to that level. Every single Ghanaian musician.
And what would be your criteria?
As in,
As in looking at them, what do you think that you said all Ghanaian musicians? What are you basing on? What makes you think that all Ghanaian musicians can get to the Grammy?
the fact that every Ghanaian musician is very good. And they have different genres which they are going. We have dancehall, which is a genre.
Great.
We have pop, which
Yes.
is a genre. We have reggae, which is a genre. So if you are going to the Grammy and you have one of these, or even more than one of these genres, I mean, it's the Grammy that chooses which genre they are actually going to nominate you into. So I think any type of genre. So
Now you have your headphones on. What makes music or what makes sound really quality for you? Because you listen to various sounds.
Yeah.
And your man and I saw the headphone or show wasuma. And then the man who said, you with the sound on your quality, you with the sound or no, it's of good content.
First of all, so far as it's not blasting, you know, we have
So far as the sound is not blasting.
yes, and it's like normal to the ear, the eardrum. It's a good, and so far if you put this headset on, and you can actually, it depends on which type of headset you are actually using. But if you put my headset on, and I can hear every single side, the bass, the kick, the bass guitar, I can hear the snare, I can hear the piano, the grand piano, every part of the song actually kicking or something like that. I mean, you can't actually judge when you've not actually tested the sound really well.
Now, let's talk about social media. How do you see social media and what can we do or what do you think children can do to their advantage to enhance their academic learning and their talent?
Actually, I've always said this. Everything you do, there is a negative and positive side of it. So you should know that as you are going onto social media, there is a positive side of social media, and there is also a negative side of social media. So I don't know. I've heard that there is a group. I know that there is a group which actually checks social media bullying and those kind of
The cyberbullying.
cyberbullying group. So I think they are also doing their work for kids who go to social media and then they are being bullied. And one thing I would tell my friends, my peers, is that if you are being bullied, don't keep quiet. Let people know.
Have you been bullied before on social media?
But from the things on social media, yes, a lot. You get negative comments.
You have the good comments on your
A lot.
on your
Whatever-
pictures or on your
Yes, everything you,
wow.
whatever you
So do you react to some of them?
listen to the positive side. Forget about the negative things. The negative things will always come no matter how good you do. I mean, Burna Boy got the Grammys. everybody is happy, but just sit down and think that is there nobody who is sitting there and saying this man does not deserve a Grammy? There is somebody who is saying this man does not deserve a Grammy. But of course he does. His hard work and everything. He does deserve a Grammy. So everything you do, you have positive and negative side. And you need to listen to the positive side and leave the negative to be there. If you leave them hanging, they will be tired and they will never talk about you. I mean, bullying has been one thing. I recently watched one thing when the boy was bullied and then committed suicide. So if you are actually bold in this, like this 21st century, I would say 21st century, if you're actually bold and you want people to hear your voice, it's all about confidence. Let people know what you are actually going through. Somebody whom you trust, whom you think can actually advise you. So I think on social media, as a kid, you face, and not even as a kid, every single person faces negative and positive sides on social media. So far as it's social media.
Amazing. Amazing. Let me clap for you. 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 Now, what's your current playlist?
Current players, as in what I listen
Yes,
to
what
or
you
what
listen
I've
to.
actually played.
What you are listening to?
I actually, to be frank, I don't have a playlist where I put songs in and put it on my head and listen to. But I listen to all genres of music, all types of music. So far as my mom's pointer clicks on it, I listen to it.
Now, my very last question will be on you are a DJ. I don't want to ask you this question. There are a lot of artists in Ghana. Example, those who are doing alternative music. When I say alternative music, the likes of Sinaso, Akan, Yaya, Walasi, these people are creating sounds that you don't normally hear on TV or radio, but they are not getting the attention. You as a DJ, at which point do you play some of this music?
I wouldn't say they are not getting their attention. First of all, let's look at Rihanna. You would think that, she actually sings in her own language.
Yes.
And it's music. So far as you love music, you won't care about the language the person is
So you
singing.
play the music?
Oh my God, yes.
Really?
Of course, yes.
You play Sinaso?
I play so I play so far as it's good music, you listen to music, you don't even care about the language. It touches your soul, your heart.
But why are they not getting the attention?
I won't
DJ
say
Switch?
they are not getting
No, but
attention.
you're in this country,
I
you know.
went to Addis Ababa, the 32nd heads of state, go to Yala, and you tell me they are not getting attention.
In Ghana, we are not appreciating their sound.
Right?
It's
But
always
some
about
people,
few people at the top. But to talk of how many times do you see like how many times do you hear her songs on radio?
for me,
I mean, let's be honest.
for me, a lot of it depends on the type of radio.
Okay, so which radio station do you listen to?
I mean, I listen to a lot. I'm mostly not. Okay, I listen to Grammy radio station.
And they play Rihanna?
Yes.
They play,
We listen to hits.
they listen to it.
Yes, they play Rihanna.
So why is their songs
Especially
not all over the place?
because because if you really understand music, you would listen to some types of genre. You actually choose a particular genre of song you listen to. So in Ghana, I think we have also chosen, some of us have also chosen a particular genre of song, which is, should I say pop or no, hip life and dancehall and reggae. These three genres, we really listen to them. When I say hip life, hip hop fusion, those type of things. We say dancehall and reggae. We listen to Stonebwoy, Samini, Shatawale. These we love them, so we listen to. We choose genres to listen to.
But some open Nigeria for you, Bododo.
No, it needs to be. If we don't like, it's as in DJs.
Yes.
DJs do not support your own. And I wouldn't say that both genres from both countries are extremely good. And we do Ghana meets Nigeria. We do competition and we come back together as brotherhood nations, countries. We come back together as one. So you don't play, it's a mixes we are doing. I can add the Nigerian type of music to dancehall. And the dancehall can come from the United States or from Ghana or from Jamaica. I can mix any type. So it depends actually. Sometimes it depends on the type of program I am attending to or the type of song every single person in Ghana or my crowd are jamming to.
And the song, the people you are playing for, the songs they want to
love.
request.
Yes.
Exactly.
The song
Exactly.
they love. So you can say we are playing other country songs when we are mixing all the countries as a DJ.
Wow. Now, I want you to look straight to the camera and I want you to talk to the president of Ghana with regards to the fact that a lot of kids are so talented, but where to showcase it? Those days, there used to be National Theatre, Kiddie Fest, and all that. Collectively, you are speaking to the president of Ghana. What can the government do, especially from the government point of view and from the private people, the private sector, what they can do to also push children who are so talented?
Actually, I would say that there should be a group which goes out there to scout talents, to to encourage people, to let them know that every single human being has talent, and to encourage people that they should let them know that they should not be afraid of anybody. They should do what they want to do. And there is one thing that I think it's not for only one gender, but for both genders, male and female. Sometimes when someone is growing, they think that, oh, this kid is doing this and I can't do it. Growth is inevitable. No matter what you do, you will grow. And people do body shaming. And I will ask that people should go out there and encourage people and let people know that body shaming is part of the negative things that will happen in life. And it's your body. If they don't like it, they should go and confront God. And then God created me.
True.
So no matter what you do, I will have that thing in my body from A to Z, no matter what you do. So I'll ask people to go out there, like create a kind of, is it NGO or a kind of group to support people, scout talents and bring them out. And at the end, when we see the kind of results we will get, people going out there, I mean, we will have the country's name up there when we actually push people to bring out their talents.
I want to put you on the spot. Who's your favorite gospel musician?
I don't have a favorite.
But who's your favorite, like who?
As a DJ, I don't have a favorite artist. Because if you say you have a favorite artist as a DJ, wherever you go, it's going to be so obvious that this is the kind of person you like, and you play this kind of song every single time.
Okay.
And as I said, it's journey.
Okay, so sing one gospel music for me. If you listen, just sing one gospel song for me.
Okay, let me see. Oh, you my fatawo, or bring ponyamie. Usana nyuma ya wawa, abodi na kutu sorry wo.
Sing one song from Kiddie.
Say cheese, take a picture. Shaka poof, see, take a picture. I got the girls in London.
One song from Kwame Eugene.
I finger it, I finger it.
Sakodi.
Bangka sasami soho.
Bangka sasami soho. Bangka sasami soho.
I'm trying to get the song. Sakodi does rap, so.
But you can rap, bro.
It's a beautiful brand new day. Passing Yakupo myself, you ever reply Tuesday. That's the thing come and meet, that be the case of days. Passing the Sobolina Menu, better than the ace of space. We should run up and create some space because we get some weight. Bugama when injured.
Shatawale.
Freedom.
How much did it?
Man, I know it. It's
Daddy Lumba. Dr. Pabobo. My guest was DJ Switch. I don't know whether I should play another game, but sneakers or shoe?
Actually, I don't know him.
Accra or Kumasi?
Both of them. I mean,
Oh, choose one. Come on, just for the fun.
America.
America. Jollof or Wache?
Oh, Wache.
Fufu or Mutu?
Fufu.
Life.
Mm,
Hip life or high life?
hip life.
R&B or coast?
Who's
So I call your manifest.
both of them?
Your final message, and I want to use this opportunity to thank your mom so much. Your mom and your parents together have managed you so well. The way you speak, like I really prepared for you, and you've done justice to all my questions. God bless you so much, and I wish you all the best. I want to say a big thank you and God bless you to mommy for bringing DJ Swiss here for this interview, and again to create Mr. Forsen, Sugar Lord, Jessica, everybody, and also to my camera guy Joseph Amino. God bless you guys. We are. Create Lounge. Charlie Barrier Oba from Monday to Sunday from 5 Echo you know your final message.
I would say that people should support other talents and make sure they push them so that people don't feel shy to bring out their talents, and make sure you support every single body and don't discriminate in terms of something or talent somebody is showing.
Your social media platforms?
Every single social media platform you can think of is DJ Switch Ghana. Keep it going.
I've seen you on TikTok making like I don't know. Are you a comedian?
I mean, anything you want to think of, a dancer.
Anything entertaining.
Yeah.
Amazing, nice. So Charlie interview no I mean no podcast no man no. But me feeling my interview my man. Mommy, Charlie me feeling rough. Hey.